Now, are you on the hunt for a new computer? Well, choosing the right one can be a real challenge. How many gigabytes do you need, and what's the difference between RAM and a CAM? Well, the options are endless. Nick Janetsky is a computer expert and welcome to Users Directed. Can we have a look inside this? And this is essentially the box that you normally buy. This is called the chassis, is it?
Yeah, that's the actual computer itself here.
Right, OK.
And that's the computer case around the outside.
So this isn't the hard drive?
No, the hard drive is this component here. That's generally where your data is stored on your computer.
So the hard drive is, it's the long-term memory?
Yeah, the hard drive can be looked at as the long-term memory. Anything inside the hard drive is stored on a long-term basis. So anything in your My Documents, any applications, the operating system, it's all installed into the hard drive itself. And that's RAM.
And this is RAM. Can you show me what it actually is, RAM?
It's the component that allows the programs to be loaded on the machine. Normally, the more RAM you have, your machine will run better. However, there is a limit with regard to the amount of advantage you get from having more RAM. Windows XP, for instance, ran very well with 1 gig of RAM. Windows Vista or 7 would be better with 2 gigs of RAM or more.
What's this thing, before we go there? This looks like some sort of mothership with a hovercraft fan on it here.
Underneath that is the CPU, the central processing unit. You could call it the brain of the machine, so to say.
So we've got the brain is the CPU, the processor. We've got the RAM, which is, if you like, the short-term memory.
That's right.
And then we have the hard drive, which is like, hold on, this is the big library. We'll stick all the photos and the stuff that we sort of access now and again. What about operating system? And briefly, what is an operating system?
So the operating system is the environment in which everything runs. So all the programs are installed into the operating system. You normally have to install on top of that the applications that you're going to use, like Microsoft Office, which is Word, Excel, and maybe Photoshop, or whichever products you may use, games and so on.
And the main three ones are Windows, Apple and Linux?
That's right, that's right.
And so how would you work out which one to go for?
Most people still use Windows. If you're into video editing and maybe graphic design, Mac may be best. If you're using your machine for office or general use, IBM compatible in most cases is still the preferred choice. Finally,
security. Everyone these days is worried about getting viruses. What do you recommend about security? Is it worth shelling out for antivirus software?
Definitely, you definitely need good antivirus software on your machine. You can get free alternatives. AVG, for argument's sake, is a free software for home users.
And you just download that online for free?
That's exactly right.
And it works?
Yeah, it works. It works quite well. It's good software, but not as good as if you purchase something like Norton Antivirus or Nod 32, for instance.
So those are the two that you recommend, Nod 32?
That's right.
Nod and 32. Norton's. Hey, well, thanks, Nick.